What is good, everybody? Salty here. Got another round of I Don't Work Here, Lady. This one's a little bit long, but it's well worth it. Here we go. My doppelganger works at a Target, apparently. I went to a Target and I'm clearly in the middle of doing some massive grocery shopping. It was for me and my two roommates. One was sick and the other one was working that night, so I had them make a list so I can pick it up for them and they'll look at the receipt to pay me back later. I was double checking the list to make sure I got everything they asked for when I felt a tap on my shoulder. I turn and see a grumpy looking woman.
"I've been looking for someone to help me over in the women's clothing department for 30 minutes,
she tells me. I look around for a moment confused. One, because clearly I'm not an employee, and also the grocery section is on the complete opposite side of the store from the clothing departments. Well, what am I supposed to do about that? She scoffs at me.
"You work here, come help me."
I don't work here, I say, still confused.
"Nonsense! I've seen you working here. Come help me or get one of your coworkers to come help me."
I've never worked here, and I don't know anyone who does work here, so go find an actual employee.
"Don't lie to me. Help me or I'll report you and you'll be fired."
I can't be fired from a job I don't even have, dumbass.
"Excuse me? You can't talk to a customer like that."
I don't work here, and I'll talk to your rude ass however I feel like. Now kindly go in the direction of off. I walked off, but she followed me, screaming at me. I made it to the checkout lines, and I purposefully went to the one with the cashier wearing a button-up instead of a polo shirt, because the managers always wear the button-ups.
"Ma'am, are you a manager?"
the woman asked before I can even say anything. "Yes, is there a problem?" the manager asked.
"This employer of yours cussed me out. I want her fired."
"She doesn't work here."
"That's bullshit. I saw her working the other day. Her name is..."
That's when the other cashier in the other lane turned around at the sound of her name and made herself known. I wish I had a picture of the lady's face when she realized her mistake. Apparently me and that employee looked almost identical, except for the eyes being gray-blue and hers were light brown. We even had similar haircuts. This woman sounds like she's got problems anyways if she's over in the women's clothing department just walking around for 30 minutes looking for someone to help her.
"Excuse me, you can't talk to a customer like that."
Bitch, yes I can." Walmart again? Just why? So for some backstory, I've worked a few different places before, Walmart being one of them. I have seen a lot of stuff in the past from all of my jobs, and heard it too when I worked at a call center. Here's one story that has stuck with me for some time. One day, I'm on a trip with my husband to get some groceries at our local Walmart. At the time, he worked there as an overnight stockman, and I was working at our local hospital, cleaning. Neither of us were in any sort of uniform, and we were just trying to get some food in the house. You know how it goes. Well, as we were passing through the toiletry aisle, we needed some paper towels, and my husband walked ahead to get the brand he likes, which usually is on the higher shelf. As another customer was walking down, I asked him to also grab some toilet paper and some tissues that were close by as paper towels. He got them, put them in the cart, and of course, I thanked him. Pretty simple, right? Wrong. As he was walking away, the other customer I had mentioned coming down the aisle huffed and snapped her fingers at my husband. I don't remember it all, but I remember a lot of it. Me, H, my husband, RL, rude lady, OE, other employee, M is the manager. Rude lady snaps her fingers, huffing angrily.
Excuse me? You helped her, now you're supposed to help me. I waited my turn. I need something from the top shelf."
"Oh, sorry ma'am, I don't work here, or at least I'm not working right now. Today's my day off as I work nights. I can grab someone for you though." Rude lady. I swear she growls.
"So you do work here? I want your manager right now. You helped her, but you're refusing to help me? I'm going to get you fired."
My husband ignores her and goes to grab someone to help this bitchy lady. I, on the other hand, was ticked. Sorry miss, but that's my husband. Even with the fact he works here, it's his day off. He's not allowed to work off the clock. As I'm sure if you work, they would have the same policy of not working while off the clock. Leave him alone."
"I don't give a f who you are or who he is. He is supposed to help me no matter what."
Me? No, again? But whatever. He doesn't work here right now. Husband comes back with someone that can help her. "I found someone for you. He can help you." Rude lady.
"Why couldn't you just help me? You're just f***ing lazy."
Other employee. He's not on the clock right now, and he's definitely not lazy. Puts on a good customer service smile, cause he has to. "I'll be more than happy to help you get what you need though." Rude lady sighs impatiently, just whatevering it, and tells the other employee what she wanted, and other employee grabs it. My husband and I thank the other employee for stepping in and head off thinking that that was the last of it. When we got up to the checkout, however, The rude lady was up front with one of the managers screaming and ranting about how my husband wouldn't help her even after admitting he worked there. My husband goes over to the manager when she screams and points at my husband to show who she's so livid about. Manager: "This man right here?" Rude lady, wailing like a child.
Yes, that's the rude man right there. You need to fire him. He does not care about customers at all. Poor customer service. He helped some bimbo, but not me.
I came over as the manager knows me as his wife as well. At our Walmart, everyone knew everyone. It was kind of like a big family at the time. I must note, I am not exactly a skinny person. I'm not big either, but I do struggle with self-esteem issues. Being called a bimbo is just not okay. Husband: "I told her I didn't work here at the moment since it's my day off. Then she was rude to my wife too." I just nodded and agreed, the manager listening in. Rude lady:
No, you said you were working and worked here. You should have helped me when it was obvious I was waiting for you to help me after your cow of a wife. She's a stupid slut and probably cheats on you anyway.
Manager: "That's enough of that, ma'am. This man is not on the clock, therefore he does not work here right now. He has no obligation to help you. Insulting his wife, who is a sweet person by the way, is not the way to go to try to get your way. I suggest you leave. You're not welcome at the store anymore if you're going to wrongfully insult and verbally abuse my employees." Me stifles laugh. Rude lady gets red-faced and more pissed.
You can't do that. I'm a loyal customer. You can't ban me. You just need to hire better people who aren't f***ing assholes. I want your corporate number. You don't know who you're messing with.
Me trying to be the voice of reason. They don't have to give that to you. You were asked to leave and you're acting like a child. Just go before they forcefully remove you. Rude lady:
Shut up, you bitch. They can't make me do shit. You don't know who you're messing with. Stay out of it. God, fat people are so annoying. You should try working out and eating healthy. Then maybe you'll amount to something.
I just stare at her, trying not to punch her. Words hurt, man. But luckily at this point the manager had already called the police because at the point he told her to leave the premises, she was trespassing. The police came in and she tried to run, but they tackled her just outside of the store and arrested her for trespassing on property and resisting arrest. Later I found out she was also charged with assault and for being in possession of illegal substances at the time and was now going to be in jail for a few years. Made my day. You rude lady. Please don't be rude to people because you think you're entitled. It's just not okay, and the customer is not always right. 100% agreed with that. God damn, that lady's a bitch. That's awesome that the police came in and tackled her though. Took her out. She's going to jail. Illegal substances. Probably meth. She's probably cooking it up in the basement. What do you do with these people? Social anxiety plus yelling lady equals panic attack. So first off, I made the mistake of wearing a blue-collared shirt to Best Buy. That was a huge mistake, and I didn't even realize until someone walked up to me asking if I could unlock a cabinet for them. One other thing to note is that, at that time, I had an extreme amount of social anxiety and have panic attacks where I would get lightheaded and dizzy and have passed out before. So I was walking around, minding my own business and finding my items. Like I said before, I had a blue-collared shirt and khakis just like every employee that worked there. The only noticeable difference between what I was wearing and the employees was a name tag. So then someone walked up to me and asked that I unlock a cabinet for them. I was very befuddled. And I wasn't really sure that she was even speaking to me considering it was a strange thing to be asked since I was a customer. After I realized that she was actually talking to me, my social anxiety went up quite a bit because I had no idea why she was talking to me. I told her that I didn't work here, but she didn't believe it because of my outfit and asked that she sees my manager after telling her multiple times that I don't work here. All the while, my social anxiety levels rocketing. This is when I was already really experiencing the dizziness and lightheadedness that I get from large levels of anxiety. I, being my social awkward self, start to mumble and say, This made the lady get even angrier and start to yell so that the entire store could hear. The lady was yelling things at me like,
"Where is your manager? What kind of employee denies that they work here? You should be fired immediately."
At this point, everything was becoming blurry to me, and I could tell that I was beginning to pass out. A real manager came over to see what the commotion was about and was about to escort the yelling lady out of the store. Unfortunately, according to the manager, I had passed out and fell right onto the yelling lady and had almost pinned her onto the floor. I was a very large guy at the time. After I woke up, the lady was gone and the manager apologized for the lady screaming at me. I explained my anxiety to the manager, and as a sorry for the lady inside their store, they gave me a discount on the stuff I bought. I forget how much the exact amount was, which I thought was really nice. So then I got my stuff that I had originally wanted to buy and was on my way with no yelling lady in sight. Holy crap, man. Another bitch. What is up with these stories? I have social anxiety to an extent, so I get it, and I'm pretty sure everybody does. I just want to know how the lady felt. Could you imagine just watching that go down? He straight up passes out onto her, almost pinning her to the floor. That's hilarious. Like, I feel bad for the dude, but what's the best way to get revenge without actually punching her? Oh, just pass out and land right on her. That'll work. Alright y'all, that's it for this one. Let me know if you all enjoyed this episode. Hit that subscribe button and we'll see you all in the next one. Peace.